second for ball 2. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 6 in the 3rd, and he'll have no shot at a victory here in this one. So now to the plate, Danny Mendick. 0-1 the count. No hits to this point.
Just pitch mix. 4-seam changeup, slurvy.
A ball and a strike. We're in the
2
7th
seams,
inning now of a 4-3
pitch.
ball game.
Now come on, changeup soon.
Lifted in the air.
I didn't get. Okay, perfect on it.
Hinder will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Leury Garcia. First pitch on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there.
Throw that fastball.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And there's one down now. So striding in, Austin Allen. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Swing and a liner. Throw gets him, 2 down. And next up will be Franklin Barreto. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Hit out towards second. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. A's are gone.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit. Now to the plate, Yoan Moncada. He singled his last time up. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Lifted down the line in
Just
left.
a little late, huh?
And they can't run it down.
You know what? I'm gonna let him pitch. He's not throwing 2 more pitches for strikes.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4
Let's
now
go,
to
Tim
start the
Clutch.
8th inning.
It's time for Tim Clutch.
It's a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Damn, I went in. That cutter.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Petit is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody
Too
out.
low?
Or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here for the White Sox, and it remains a 4-3 game.
Oh, let's get it. Hurt him.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the
All right,
Cordero. Game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game
he wasn't ready.
Worked out beautifully.
Jimmy Cordero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's the 0-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to break.
Why did I die?
Fouls that one off.
And this gets through into right, so he turns the
What are you doing? Throw it.
into a leadoff base hit. In now, Ramon Laureano. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Mazzara is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. He's ready. Here's the
Of course they want you to lose. They don't want you to win. Because right now they want me to lose.
Now it's 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Swing and a miss. He threw it off the plate.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that means Matt Chapman will dig into the plate. 1-0 the count. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Fouled away.
Double play.
And another foul ball. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Short.
No!
And that's through. A base hit.
Throw it, throw it, throw it! You had to wind up like that to throw it. Damn, they tied it up.
Even 4 apiece.
You know, the hero in today's game. It's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot. It's going to be back.
Come on, man. They want Chris Davis to hit this shit.
Right in his wheelhouse.
Oh, it's on the ground to second.
Throw it.
The second for one.
Damn, I messed up. I pressed first base, man, before I went to second just now. Yo, I'm weak. It's all good. We're going to get him out of here, though.
The runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Fouled off. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Played now is the designated hitter, Luis Robert. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour.
That's a good question.
But it's so fun to watch.
Honestly,
He blew it right by him there.
1-1 to count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Popped up.
Too late.
Allen over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Nomar Mazara. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. He ties him up with a fastball.
Is that the ice cream truck out here?
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting a front foot down. No one's getting a barrel to the baseball.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
What am I doing? Get us out of here, bottom of the 9th, man.
So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom. So striding forward now, Stephen Piscotty. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Just hung in there on that one. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. At the plate, Austin Allen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Steve Cishek comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Bounce it to the left side. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out. Into the box now, Franklin Barreto looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook, The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
1-1 to Franklin Barreto. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it.
Here we go.
Make the catch here to end it, and
got
the
game
White
3.
Sox are going to take home field advantage right back. They win game 3 to go up 2 games to 1 as this one is over. So the White Sox win a critical swing game here and now just need one of the next 2 to advance to the league championship series.
And that's the leverage that was at stake today, and that's why we call it a swing game. We knew one of these teams would realize the moment and seize it and take advantage, and it leaves the other guys with their backs up against the wall.
You know what, Dan? Cornered prey can be fierce, though. I know the victors are riding high right now, but my advice would be that they come ready for a fight in game 4. Their opponent isn't going to lay down for them.
Come on, give me a nice little lead. Let's go. Up 2-0, top of the 6th. We up at bat, baby. Let's make something happen. Bray, 2 at bats, 1 hit.
So the White Sox had a chance to finish off the series in the last game but couldn't convert. For a word on where that leaves them mentally headed into this one, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, thanks, Matt. After having won Game 3, they now have a chance to wrap up this division series with a win here today. Although they know that is no easy task. Their opponent is up against the ropes, and so they expect a really tough fight in this one. Winner-take-all games, like a potential Game 5 in this case, are fun for all of us, but this ball club wants no part of that. They say they want to play like they are facing elimination in this one instead of the other way around.
The first base.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And the pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now back.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Grounded softly to the right. And that's the 2nd out.
The batter. The designated.
Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Now a flare out to left center. Simeon ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll... Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
The right fielder.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Anderson brings it in, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batter.
Now at the plate, Austin Allen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. High in the air out to center field.
Go Garcia.
Stepping up to the plate, Nomar Mazara. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First offering on its way. Way behind that pitch.
Always, I always do it.
Hey,
Like,
either this
I
hitter
don't
needs
know.
a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Gets the
And then I
fastball
come
by
right
him
back
here,
and
and he's in
bait.
control. 0-2.
I'm bait.
Man, this
Like,
guy's
come on.
really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Hoo-wee.
Got him swinging for the first
Ah, that
I think
fastball
that
was where
curveball
it's
is
at.
a big reason why he's able to
Let's
turn
go,
things
Robert.
around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good
Top of
bite to it,
7.
so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Leury Garcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Taken in by Simeon. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to... So stepping in, Marcus Simeon. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Gonzalez gets the side and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The pitch.
Yo.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling.
Get there. Hurry up.
Making this
Get it
guy
out.
work out on him.
And the throw first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. J.B. Wendelken has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready now, Yohan Moncada. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left
Just
center.
missed it. Just missed it.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. At the plate, Tim Anderson. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out toward shallow right.
Drop.
In comes Piscotty. He gets there, and that's the second.
I'm chasing all these pitches.
Now at the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Who's this, Ray? Jose, what you got for me, my boy?
So here's Jose Abreu as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Jimenez, runner at first with 2 gone. High in the air into shallow left center.
Pop up, eh? Ah.
Pinder's got it for out number 3. White Sox leave 1. They're up 2-0. Striding into the box, Matt Chapman. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. And it's fouled away. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Chris Davis now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And this will miss down
Come on, Chris
low in the
Davis.
dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Swing and a miss, bro.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
I think I gotta hit him with a fastball inside tight. Ah, get that.
Fouled away.
They want him to hit this shit, man.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
8 pitches.
Got him. And
There we
he goes
go.
down on strikes for the 3rd
There
time.
we go.
You're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did
94
right there.
pitches in.
He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Alex Colomé enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 48, Alex.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Come on, color man.
Chad Pinder is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
No runs,
That's
2 hits,
inside.
and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
Shitty ass cutter.
Looks like he
There we
swung
go.
it underwater that time for strike 2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're still down. It's 2-0. Yusmeiro Petit enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
That was it, Grandal. We're still up 2-0 though.
Ready. Here's the 0-1.
Top of the 9th, and I reached at that. Do the same pitch, same location. That one was just
a reliever known for forcing contact.
hit back
Not a
me.
huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Swinging a soft liner, and 1 gone. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. at that point either. It's 2-0.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes two really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
3-0 to him now.
He's not throwing 3 straight strikes.
Now the pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a game 5.
All right, up 2, bottom of the 9th.
The 0-1.
Gotta get up out of here.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart.
They want Piscotty to get a hit.
Ready with another 2-strike
Come on,
offering.
Colomé.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw.
Keep
to
on
first.
chasing.
Piscotty retired, and there's 1 away.
The catcher.
Digging in, Austin Allen. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fouled off.
What do you mean? What you mean?
The 0-1.
No legend.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go
You
along
heard
with
me?
that good heater.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There
All right,
are 2
Colomé,
away
one
now.
more out.
Digging in once again, Franklin Barreto. And their
We're
season
not gonna play
hangs
around
in the
with Son.
balance here as they're
We're going
down to
straight
their
at him.
final out. Out in front of it,
He's
strike 1.
swinging. All right.
2 out, nobody on.
He wants swinging.
And this will
Yep.
be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final
Let's go,
strike tonight.
change up.
And a change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes
wonder if
guys
he's
will
looking for
chase
this
it down
pitch.
there, especially when they're...
Got
He
him.
struck him out, and that'll do it as
Let's
they
go.
won this series. So
Let's
they'll move on.
go. We just won the series. Let's get it. They hurt. They hurt. They face. They hurt.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Gio Gonzalez. Strike opposed. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it was a real good performance, as you'll see by his final line. 7 2/3 good innings, and in today's game, that's very solid.
So the White Sox have stamped their passport to the League Championship Series, guys.
Matt,
The
they were
ALCS,
awfully
let's go.
impressive in this divisional series. I'm sure they're going to be riding high. They can celebrate tonight
Yeah,
and
I
then
think
set
so.
their sights on who they're going to face in the next round.
And
Got
on
a
the
pack from
losing
the
end of
third
this
inning.
one, how about the A's?
You know what, Matty? They just didn't seem to have their best stuff in this series, and it's too bad for them and their fan base. But they had a great season all the same, and I expect them to be firmly back in the mix again next year.
A +6 from my okay. Team Affinity, yup. Just unlocked. Damn, who did I just unlock? Let me see. Yeah, man, the Astros. Check out this Team Infinity real quick. Okay, I got my Team Infinity packs. Do I want to open those or hold on to them? I kind of want to stack those, but you know, I don't buy packs, and I like to open up packs. And I got a regular pack, show pack. Diamond, please. No. All right. Try these Team Affinity packs. Come on, man. Let me get a diamond out of one of these. Diamond player at least. Can I have for a diamond, please? Diamond. Another silver. See what the market looking like. Mike Trout earlier was up to like 390K. Ooh, this Shane Victorino Golden Glove card. I think I'm gonna take this one. They gave us two. They gave us 3 switch hitters. I didn't even peep that. Oh nah, I'm bugging. I always take my boy Chip. But do I want? Oh my goodness, look at this Chipper Jones card. I gotta take my boy Chip, but I feel like they're gonna have a collection with these award series cards. I might have to go with Chip though. This Brian Roberts look nice. Bob Fellas, yes, go up in price, please. Who else I got? Joe Carter, where's he at? 35. All right, keep rising, fellas. Keep rising. Where Hanley at? Ah, Hanley sitting strong at about 32-ish. You gotta go up too, Hanley. Cause I bought more of you. How many fellas do I have? I think only one. Yeah, shit. Alright, so let me check this out, not the O's. I like how they added the percent underneath. The 12, and then the World Series, so that's what, 30 more left? Okay. That'll put me at 74. Whoa, that's tough. If I could win out. So wait, how does that work? It'll put me past the 70 stars. Do I hold off? I don't, oh man, I don't know. Well, let's try to focus on this.
Niggas got a 26-hour stream going.
You know that. You know that. You know that. We trying to fill all avenues.
To ask both ball clubs about making it to the league championship series, Heidi.
Well, Matt, we're down to just 4 teams now, and one of those teams will be hoisting that World Series trophy in just a couple of weeks. I asked a few of the coaches and players what that means to them, and while many of them use the words like honor, thrill, and opportunity, one coach's response really caught my attention.
Sound tired.
He said mostly what that means is that we're facing an opponent that really, really wants to beat us. So it's extremely important that we don't get ahead of ourselves.
He's 0 for 1 after rounding out.
It's alright. It's when it's Dolly, it's crazy Dolly. Like I'm like, it make me feel. Both times I was like, I want to lay down. But when I mixed it with the sunset, it wasn't bad. So I probably just mix it up. I just hit the pie face. Oh, get that. I wasn't really digging that. But I'm the cake in LA, nah, I ain't even tapping yet. Probably tonight.
So here's Josh Reddick. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's totaled 4
hits, 17
at bats. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he fouls this one off.
Right, I said the same thing to myself. Like I'm happy Reek's and go crazy.
Hit in the air down the right field line. This will wind up being
I was saying the same thing.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 0-2 once more.
Yo, I'm going to start a season. If you're going to rock out, it's going to be a regular team season. Nothing crazy, probably 3-inning games. Like 10, 15 games. I don't know the increment of games.
And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams.
Damn, the Dodgers up on the Cubs 2-0 already? Nah, they baiting. They love the Dodgers in the show. Low key.
Martin Maldonado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Ayana, wake up, Ayana.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros go.
Hey, I'm about to take that. Hey, I need to throw that in front of some fly shit. You talk about my wife? My wife? Do some fly bird shit.
Here comes the first pitch.
My wife?
The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating a changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Come on.
1 and 2 hole.
Zach Greinke, come on, Grink. Give me something I could take out of here, man. Okay, at least get on base.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Let's go, Encarnacion.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara.
Come on, Omar. What we gonna do here? We need something. We need something. We need something, baby. Let's get it going. We home. It's live.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Fouled away.
Sleep in a stable. Me and him was up at like 6 in the morning. There we go. I think that's it. Is that it? Is that it? Go, go, go. Keep going, keep going. Alright, double, double. I'll take it. Man on second, man on third. Let's get to it, Lewis. Come on, Robert. We need this.
He might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
He homered back in the third inning in this one. Bounce to first. Julio picks it up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Been playing like shit with Robert, man. Early on in the season, I was doing alright with him.
Standing in, Leori Garcia.
Nah, this is my March to October season. I just beat the Oakland A's in the ALDS. This is the first game of the ALCS against the Astros.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Here we go.
Right side. And that's in
Stay there.
Stay
On third.
That'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that
Garcia.
base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
That's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Yohan Moncada is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Greinke over to first.
Thirsty, Greinke. You're real thirsty.
But he's back in easily. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And another throw.
Alright, let me stop playing. Do that too much, they're gonna tag you out.
Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Now the 2-0 home.
Reached.
2-1 now.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation.
I don't think Greinke had 2 strikeout pitches for me.
3-1, 2 on.
He's scared.
He's
throwing off. He's throwing off. He was throwing off.
Comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field.
Oh, you could get home, Garcia.
Big trouble as this gets to the wall now.
Go, Garcia. Go, Garcia. Go, Garcia.
A throw to the plate. Throw won't get him.
Good hitting is contagious. We all know that. He saw his buddies get some good swings earlier in the inning, and he does just the same, driving in 2 more here. The guy in the bump has got to find a way to get some outs, or he's going to be gone in a hurry.
And the next to bat will be Tim
Let's go,
Anderson.
Tim Clutch. Drop. Damn. What was that? Early on a fastball? Come on. They be baiting. That shit look good to me.
Ready now for the White Sox. Eloy Jimenez, runner in scoring position.
Love throwing it here for my boy. Told you.
Now the pitch. They hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defenders standing flat-footed for much longer.
Count now a ball and a strike.
The pitch. There we go.
Swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Booyah!
Turning it up on Zach Greinke and these cheating ass Astros.
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Let's get it.
So here's Jose Abreu, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning. Up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues.
Let's go, Giolito.
In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until
who's this, Brantley? Shoot.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th.
I mean, I'm up 5 runs,
settles in to hit at the
so
plate.
I guess I could just
Good late break to the slider here,
go
but
at
he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Hit sharply on the ground, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters. And he will fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball.
Gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Brantley is off at first with 2 away. Again, he sends it out of play. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Houston. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Joe Biagini enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 29, Joe Biagini.
Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1 the count.
Now the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes, 0-2. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And that's the first out.
Now back.
Digging in, Edwin Encarnacion. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. This is line to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
At the plate now, Nomar Mazara, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Springer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Center fielder.
Striding in, Luis Robert. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. A man left for the White Sox. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
2-0 now. And the pitch.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. On its way is pitch number 75. George Springer is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. From the stretch.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's a pop-up now. Abreu in foul ground. 1 out.
The first base.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Popped him up. Anderson shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next up for the Stros, Martin Maldonado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Hit down.
We bet, and I'm bringing my dogs. Usually dogs are gone. I bet I'm bringing my dogs. That's fine. Matter of fact, we could bet the next game. Let me get mine. Let me get, because you think you're gonna catch me slipping because I ain't been playing the game. Try to catch me slipping and have me in the hole. Listen, we got none, but I'm here till Monday. You heard? I'm not playing again. Let me turn my 2K on. Let me turn my 2K on right now. I ain't been playing the game, bro.
Nigga, neither have I been on the show on Call of Duty since 345. That's okay. Just say you can again.
How much you got on it?
25. Or you want to do 20? Times 15.
Let's do 50.
Grounded it back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So here's Yohan Moncada. 1 for 2.
I niggas playing for that,
ball
bruh.
thus far. The pitch. Line toward right center.
That's terrible.
Gets down, and he's
How
got
you just want to
himself
keep
a base
losing
hit.
to me.
That was actually
I got you though.
well
I'm supposed to be playing with my boy from school later. Get back on. I could throw you on the list. I used to smack him up too last year.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Let's go, Tim Clutch.
Fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Yeah, Tim.
Right center.
Yeah, Tim.
And that's into the
Yeah,
gap.
Tim.
Should be extra bases.
Yeah, Clutch. Damn, I wanted to send this man home.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right
Yeah,
here.
Clutch. Let's
A
eat these
belt
Astros
kick
up.
Drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Ready once again, Eloy Jimenez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt. Down 5. Another run across here could very well
Oh, let's.
mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot to
I'm
get
weak.
out
I
of
think
this
I have an idea.
2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Somebody's getting
Let's go, EJ.
frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
3-0 now.
Oh yeah, he is not throwing a strike.
Jose Abreu waits on deck.
And if he does, I'm taking this out of the park.
Gotta find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0.
Ah.
Squared that one up just a little late.
I'm gonna leave him alone.
The 3-1. And he looks at one that misses ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away. Chris Davinsky was called upon to pitch,
Oh, man, they
really
went
needing
Davinsky.
that double play ball.
Let's go,
Bases
Abreu.
are loaded here with only 1 man out. From the stretch. He couldn't catch up with the
I
gas.
knew it was coming
that
inside, man, tight.
That's what you
I didn't
call
think it
a
was gonna be
challenge
up high.
fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did.
Ah.
But he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
There's
Safe.
one on to first, and talk about doing the.
I should have sent them.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys.
Damn, left the bases
generate
loaded
a lot
just
of
now.
action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a line drive
Oh,
base hit
please,
to
with
left
that
field.
hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's Michael Brantley. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Skied into very shallow right. Mazar is under it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Carlos Correa now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. Line drive to left. Jimenez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. The lead remains. Brad Peacock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready for another chance? Yusmani Grandal. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Settling in now, Edwin Encarnacion. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield.
This weekend.
This is taken in for the second out.
Not even paying attention to what's going on.
Now at the plate, Omar Lazara. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Yuli will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. So they breathe. New inning set to get underway. George Springer, the next to hit. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Jimmy Cordero, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Here's a fly ball, well hit. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Riding in once again, Yuli Gurriel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and 1 strike. Popped him up. Abreu is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. On to first.
Oh, safe.
The first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. Sibley off a slider too low, ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And another foul ball. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. To the left side, but it's
Come on, Cordero.
2 out with a man at first. Last strike now for
Game
Houston.
1.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
When a pitcher's
Come
close
on,
to
Cordero.
working through a quick inning,
Game
that's
1.
when you really
Got him.
Struck
Game
him
1.
out. Houston, good night. So
Houston,
White
good
Sox
night. That
strike
was
the
tough.
first blow in this league championship series.
They certainly do, Matt, but this postseason has now moved into a 7-game series territory where the task is closer to a marathon than a sprint. 1 down, that's good, but still 3 more to go.
Yeah, I would agree with that, Dan. Nice job by them gaining the early upper hand in this series, but this one's just getting started. Now, if they come out tomorrow and stack another win in game 2, that would be something to talk about. Let's see how this thing unfolds.
I never even played with these niggas either. No, I'm just saying in general, I'm gonna win, bro.
Let's keep it pushing. We're on a hot streak right now.
So the White Sox got the result they wanted in the series opener yesterday. Heidi, how would you assess this team's attitude entering today's contest?
Well, Matt, this club got off on the right foot with a big win in Game 1 of the 7-game series. But there was no self-congratulations going on in the clubhouse before this Game 2 matchup. These guys feel like they need to approach every game like it's a decisive game. And
into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He swings and grounds it to short. Anderson picks it up.
The do-si-do and a chim dog. Now that Kim is really nice. I'm holding on to that.
At the plate, Michael Brantley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Yeah, I like that. The Sunday driver not bad too.
Too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next.
I'm gonna see what that LA Kush cake about.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. 3-1 pitch is a slider and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2.
Ah, come on, Brantley. How many pitches is that? 82? You know, I'm going to take advantage of this, and I'm going to put my lefty in and get him out. Only because I think the next one is, Yordan Alvarez.
3-2 one more time. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Come on, Fry. This cutter got to be smooth.
Got caught lunging there as
Brantley on it.
Away.
I wonder if I could get him with the changeup.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. He'll try it again, 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in to in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
0-1 the count from the belt. Kicks and deals. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
All right, so I was able to face 2 batters. It's cool. Oh, I'm able to switch that out after the next batter.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's 1 for 3. Fastball swung and missed. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Now back. The left fielder.
One out for Chicago here in the 6th. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. First offering on its way. Bregman fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now back.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now.
Abreu.
Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Now Abreu connects.
Let's go.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu. His first homer so far in the series as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Here's the catcher, Monty Grandal. High in the air.
Oh, don't tell me
out to
that's a
center
back-to-back.
field.
Did I get
Springer
back-to-back
has a
home
read on
runs?
it.
Nah.
And that ends the inning. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Fastball called strike 1-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
A ball and no strikes. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again, George Springer. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. And now a pitch on the way.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Let's
Took a
go.
good cut
Let's
that
go.
time. It comes up empty. 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here.
Get
Shoot for the
there,
corner, and if
get
you
there.
miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now after getting.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. One left for Houston. They trail it here 2-0. Now in the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Designated hitter, Edwin
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
That misses. 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now batting, right fielder, no more. Mazara.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Has a look, now the pitch. Encarnacion aboard here at first with nobody out. Two balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
That one's in there. 3-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full. 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2 seam action on it. 1 gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Damn. What's this, Robert? Yo, I've been playing like shit one.
Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Good guys held in check here, but they're on top 2-0. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First delivery to him on the way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now batting, Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Facts.
The game not over. You just said you got the win. Do you want me? Do you want me to start to forget you, bro? Okay.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Rounded down the third baseline. Moncada has it on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
That's how men get blamed.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Headed after it is Mazara. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And
that's how men get blamed.
Over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Only need one out.
From the belt, the pitch.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Astros leave one. They're down 2-0. Austin Pruitt is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Leury Garcia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, third baseman, Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And they pitch out here.
He's baiting all over the place. Look at you.
But nothing's going on. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are going.
Damn, I baited right there. I didn't even mean to press that, man. I was trying to hang up the phone.
They're being taught to throw strikes
Damn, that was Tim Anderson up? Shit.
They're jumping all over.
So
messed up.
Cleanup hitter Eloy Jimenez is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
That's some DG. I should have left it alone. They don't want to pitch to me.
Second with 1 away.
PC, get through.
Base hit into right center. Tack on another here.
Let's go,
as the runner
EJ.
scores from second.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make
wait, less.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
To third. Bregman loves it. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So digging in
I hate when I leave.
Jordan Alvarez. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. No balls and a strike to count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Fastball call,
Oh,
strike
good
3,
call.
and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have the calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Swing and miss, Correa.
Is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Got him. And
All
that's
right,
the 3rd time
let's go.
we've
Who
written
the
K
next
to
last
his
man
name
up?
in this
Springer.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the change of
Bregman.
El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch
Let's
in
get
your
him.
back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like you
Let's
did
get
right
him.
there,
We gunning.
usually
We gunning.
hitters, they don't stand a chance.
We gunning. We feel a
Alex
second
Bregman
win. We
at
gunning.
the plate as he takes a cold
Come on,
strike
Herrera.
1-1 the count now. Outside 2-1.
Ball right there, good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit
There
closer
we go.
to the strike zone.
He's got it.
Game time.
First will take care of him, and the White Sox.
Let's go, baby. We got our 2 wins at home.
They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over.
Yeah, Matt, let me share an interesting stat. A team that jumps out to a 2-0 lead in a 7-game series, they win that series about 83% of the time.
That's super interesting right there, Dan. And that's all well and good. But the way I look at it, only 50% of the work is done right now. They've still got to win 2 more games against a very good team who is now going to be fighting out of a corner. You can never get comfortable in postseason baseball.
Oh my goodness, I had him.
Let's go. Went to C's 3-0 series. Stranglehold. Top of the 6. We up a run. Alright. Let me get it together.
Nigga out here, boy. Game over, boy. You might as well just quit and just start another one. And now you gonna fake bring it back, and I'm not even paying no mind. You gonna be hype, oh, you know, fuck it. Let's lay it down, bro. Hold up. All he's done, bro. Yeah, yeah. Come on. Remind it. Cause you got desire. I know, I know, I know. You got desire. I know, I know, I know. Uh-huh. Yeah. Cause you got desire. I know, I know. Uh-huh. Nope. Yep. Oh, come on. Did you get the Zion? I know. They can score now because they playing the dance. Did they not Zion? I know. Nope. But no one can find you. Taking a Zion. Yeah. Did you get the Zion?
This fucking
I
bucket
know.
is hard.
Oh my goodness. Chill, Lou Will. Oh, yeah, I know. I was too hyped because I'm mixing. Nope.
Fucking pop.
Difficult. Oh my god. I work the ball. Boy, G, work the ball. Open three.
Mm.
Heidi, you spoke to some of them earlier. What was the
How could you
mindset
not
of
like
this group
Drake?
headed into this game?
Matt, they've jumped out to a 2-0 lead in this 7-game series, but they seem anything but satisfied. One team leader told me that we believe the only thing that can beat us in this series is ourselves. The key to not doing that is staying in the right frame of mind. Our opponent is going to come at us hard today, and we have got to be ready.
Stepping into the box, Jose Abreu. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His line against Justin Verlander, he's gone 3 for 11. He also has one home run. Swung on, and this ball is hammered.
Bye-bye, Verlander.
Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series, and it gives the White Sox a 3-1 lead.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
1-0 the count. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gurriel in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Good slider there.
Good fucking pitch.
Down on strikes for the second time tonight. Digging in and looking for more. Nomar Mazara. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time
That's
up.
for free? It's lit. What's that one?
Fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Got their masks on.
Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Who? Travis Scott?
And a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Man.
The left fielder, number 23.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that brings.
Nah, he gotta play that one that he hooked up with Lil Wayne and Lloyd. I forgot the name of that track. That and he need to and he gotta do Broken Promises. That's my shit.
Woohoo! This could be 2. The second for 1 to Abreu for the big double play.
Facts.
Next will be the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, that 2.
There's no new one you talking about.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Behind 0-2 now.
Nah, don't turn off Chick's tape. Chick's tape is that heat. I ain't gonna hold you.
Right field. Mazzara retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired.
Let's go, Kaiku. All right, Tim Clutch is up. Oh, no, this Robert.
We begin inning number 7. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Back to work.
Good pitch. Damn, yo, I'm playing like doodle with him.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
I just can't. How is my PCI down there? It was not.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Slow roller out to short. Gonna be a tough play, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Digging in, Leury Garcia. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Brantley. He gets there, and that's the second out. So 2 away here as the Sox bat in the 7th, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. One our score. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop, Davinsky. Playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 25th round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Set to deal on 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Mazzara will get there as he takes care of this one for a long out, number 1.
Up next to the
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Bregman.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
And he takes strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Keuchel gets the sign. Here's the 0-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had...
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. Yasmani Grandal will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he misses 2-1. Hard hit towards center. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now back.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game...
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Oh, look how it crashed off the wall. Wow.
You don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Stepping up now, Martin Maldonado. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already in the ball game. No balls in one strike.
Trying to catch some momentum. Let's not do it, Keuchel.
Fouled off.
Let's get him on out of here. Change up.
1 run, 4 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros.
Take
Try to
it.
hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ball 1 to start the
This
at-bat.
time. It's for Marshall.
Evan Marshall enters here
I
looking
can
to get the
live with
final out
if he get a
before the
run.
9th inning. 1-0 pitch.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known
Oh,
fact
my
that your
goodness.
batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to
Michael
be
Brantley
in
is
if you're
up.
the pitcher.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Great
All
job by
right,
the
let's
pitcher
go.
right there to put him in the
Strikeout
front
pitch.
rocking chair.
Oh,
Slowed him down, sped him
Michael
up,
Brantley
slowed him
almost
down.
took one.
Let's see where he's going now.
The next 1-2 pitch.
Curveball, get him.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here now the 2-2.
Miss.
Staying
Oh
alive,
man,
putting
Michael
together
Brantley
a
is giving
really
me a
good
hell of a
at-bat
time
here.
up here.
One
All right,
run,
let's
4
go
hits,
curveball.
one
Gotta
error
be
so
good to me.
far for the Astros. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of
Ooh, I'm
positive
glad that didn't get
outcomes
through.
on this pitch.
All right.
Ready to deliver
Change
the
up.
full count pitch. Hit hard to the right side.
Yo, what are you doing?
And that's going to bring in the run from third. And
Yo,
just like
what the
that, it's back to a one-run ball game. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Miles Straw.
Wait, what just
Come
happened?
on now and pinch run here. Now the
Yo, it wouldn't let me. Wow. 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 Look at that.
trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Yo, got the hit that I needed in my. Like, what was that? Yo, this game is crazy.
Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
I couldn't even throw the ball, no nothing.
The set and the 1-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 balls, 2 strike count. I think pitcher.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. On
The 1 run, they should have had no runs.
remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field. Brad Peacock enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Ah, my fucking goodness, man.
Gurriel is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball well outside. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Get through.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Damn.
And right at the shifted infield. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. In now, Luis Robert. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Here's a hard hit ball that'll be
Oh,
caught
man,
out there
I
at
swear.
short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead things off here in the ninth with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. I'm set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. So coming to the plate, Alex Bregman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone.
Let's go, Marshall. Good pitch. Good pitching. One more out. Come on now.
Astros are down to their
George Springer.
All right. That brings in George Springer. This is foul right side.
He's already reaching for lows. Can I get him with this?
0-1. And he popped him up.
Here we go.
Back
Hustle.
into foul
Hustle.
territory behind
Hustle.
first.
Let's go.
Make the catch here to end it, and the White Sox are one step away from a sweep. They take a commanding 3-0 lead here on the road as this one is over.
Yeah, and let me put it to you this way. The number of MLB teams that have ever come back to win a 7-game series after being down 3-0 can be counted on one finger. So, you know, don't crown the other guys yet, but I mean, good luck with this one.
Well, I, for one, am not ready for this series to be over, and I don't expect they are either. So I look for them to fight back in Game 4. They've shown they can battle back throughout the entire season so far.
Okay, we're going for the sweep, baby. I'm up 3 runs, top of the 6th. All we got to do is close this out. And I'm up the bat. Yeah, I'm going to wrap this up because then I'm going to take a break. And I'm going to get back to the World Series probably a little bit later. Oh, boy. What I'm about to twist up. I guess I could try that with that LA. Let's see what this LA about. Maybe this is the celebration L.
Let's go down to the field for a report. Heidi, what did the players share with you heading into this contest?
Matt, although they find themselves 1 win away from sweeping the LCS and punching their ticket to the Fall Classic, they're not taking anything for granted coming into what they expect to be a tough fight in Game 4. When asked how it felt to be up 3-0, one player told me, "Last I checked, it takes 4 wins to advance, not 3. It feels good, but it doesn't mean much yet. Let's talk again when we get one more win."
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here.
That's on Tim, 3 for 3.
1-0.
He's hot this game.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears
Bat
both
third.
a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Lifted
Let's
in the
go,
air
Tim.
to center field.
Damn, he up under
Springer
that.
has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. 1 out for Chicago here in the 6th. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Through it. is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Get through.
Smokes, but
Let's go,
right
Eloy.
into the shift. And into left field for a one-out hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that
Before
the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right
from
there.
Cuba.
Huge series. Any big leaguers can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets
Is this
cold
showing your son?
outside
Boy,
means
blind.
So here's Jose
Like-
Abreu.
Like,
First pitch to him is taken all
like,
the way.
like, come on, before. I don't know. You just different now though from all the other guys. Okay, so you must be healthy then. So you healthy now though? I got a mask. I got a mask and a glove. A mask and a glove. Of course, I wanna smoke with you. Oh, I'm a chimney. It's just me and my son. I told you that. Like, my nigga not around. Whatever. Whatever.
For ball one.
What you think I look like? A smoker? A weed head?
The 1-0 home is taken for ball two.
like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Bring some guava. This nigga Red's dumb. Guava. Guava. Facts.
From the stretch. 3-1.
That's not a pitch he misses
Guava.
very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Guava. Man, that guava, boy.
And he lays off here. A nice job.
Yeah, so you know, you come through, we play heads up, I go first.
Up next for Chicago, Yasmani Grandal.
Guava.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ah, get through. Let's go. Take your ass home. Go home. Let's go. We turning it up for these cheating ass Astros.
Now 6-2.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead.
Let's go. Well, you could bring Verlander, Greinke, Drinky, Binky. I don't even care. Minky. Guava. You could bring guava. Papers, guava. I don't care. I'ma smoke your shit. Bring it. I'ma smoke your shit. Go. That's drop. Ah, tag though. All right. A little too hype. Too hype. You playing somebody online? Oh. That's that same game? Oh. I was about to say that's that same game. Can this be what I need? Miss it. Woo! Let's go, Nomar. Let's fucking go. That's your first home run of the playoffs. Let's go.
So a 3-run shot to right center field. His first homer so far.
All these backwards going?
This is
Nah,
now
I
a
got one
7-run
left.
ball game.
Damn, I gotta type this up and I gotta send this to my
Ball's jumping in this one. That's the
boss.
4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Joe Biagini gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
It's over, Joe Biagini. Biagini, you better make a wish, 'cause it's over. We up on y'all 9-2. No, yeah, coming back. No.
We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Let's go, Robert. Drop.
Reddick has a read on it.
Damn.
That retires the side. So it's 4 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the White Sox 9 and the Astros 2. Here's Michael Brantley. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Get this backward situation together.
First offering on its way. And right
This is Michael Brantley. That's just what we need.
Takes to the bag himself for the out. Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Not fooled there as this
We here.
to deep right field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, there's a bullet off the
I don't
ball.
want to see none of their
Really good
replays.
job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Here we go. Swing and a miss.
Way out in front.
Let's see if we can catch him again.
Really
Swing and a miss, bozo.
Keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
High and deep down the left field line.
We still don't want to play around with this
will
joker.
wind up a foul ball.
Yeah, let's go low. We can get a double play ball.
Ground ball left side. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw back
There we
to
go.
Abreu.
There
They
we
get
go.
both, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. Past history with Joe Biagini. He's 1 for 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So with that,
now we're 2 for 3 against Joe Biagini.
Start the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
I gotta call Jake, see how he doing. I think he forgetting he had a baby.
2 balls and no
Snake.
strikes to count to Yoan Moncada.
Yeah. So I gotta hit him, see what's good with him. I said I be forgetting that he had a baby.
Garcia on at first, nobody out.
Nah, I said I gotta hit him just to see what's up with him. You know, I forgot that he got a baby.
It's 3-0.
This inning hasn't started
Son had a
ideally for
new
him on the
baby.
mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Nah, that's that. It's it's that shit is like gasolina, boy. Yo, when I first hit the L reg, boy, I had to sit back and look at it with the JR face. You remember when JR had that face when he fucked up? I had the JR face looking at it like, what's this? Like, that road too much backward? I'm like, nah, I can't. I'm like, what's going on? Had to roll another. I'm like, oh no, this joint something different.
That's in there. Base hit. Garcia
Go home, go home, go.
Nah,
and I don't like it. I don't like it. Nah, I don't like it. Yeah. But then I mixed it with the sunset sherbet, and it was decent. Like you could taste it. Like I don't know, son. It's something about it, bro. Like you gotta try it for yourself to see what I mean. Like I can't explain it.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. A ball and no strikes. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. 1-0 count. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick is there to put it away for route number 1.
Damn, I should have went to third.
Thought about tagging and moving up, but instead
yeah, that's what I just sparked up this LA. Trying to get a little.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Abreu. 2 hits
right, and the name.
For him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field.
Ooh, this kush cake is aight.
Read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Got a nice little distinct taste to it, aftertaste.
So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th. And up next, the switch hitting catcher Yasmani.
Waiting for it to like really burn through the blunt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive, base hit down the line. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Chris Davinsky comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Edwin Encarnacion now. Now Edwin with a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is Brantley. It's up and out of here into the archway.
Oh, we are sending the Astros home the right way. No, we leaving them home the right way. Let's go.
As the blowout continues.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
They're not just Eddie home run. A 3-run home run. Took that ass out the park.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Ah, reached. Thought it was gonna drop lower.
Under it near the mound. And
damn.
Ends the inning.
Damn, I wasn't finished washing them up. 14 to 2. What was I up when I started this?
Stretch time here at the ballpark. White Sox on top, 14 to 2.
Was it 5 to 2? Damn, did we run it up on him like that?
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he lays off a pitch in there.
With the guava.
Hey, there's an old saying in
and
baseball.
the papers.
Take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on. Some warning signs.
Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. Jimenez is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Digging in now, Josh Reddick. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Bouncer to the left.
Oh, yo, why they stop me from?
Its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with
Boy, this game is baiting, son. That was supposed to be an out. Second time they did something to one of my fielders.
One ball, no strikes the count.
Come on now.
And he lays off a fastball. Pretty good, but it's 2-0.
There's not too many umpires in the
Of
game
course.
that are going to ring
All
that
right.
for a strike.
Get up under it.
That was borderline up.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One left for Houston, and as you can see, they are way behind. All set for the start of the inning, so striding in, Luis Robert. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he swings
You know what?
for a fastball and doesn't catch up.
Let me get right with Robert. 0
Hey,
for
either
4.
this hitter needs a
Shit.
cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
0-2 now.
Yo, I'm swinging at everything,
Silly with
but
that one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Oh my goodness, Drew. Chill, Drew. Chill, Drew. You got like 15 of the bench, like.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
I'm gonna do this, Coach. I think I'm putting John on back in. After Drew finished wild. Oh my goodness.
High in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
oh my.
Coming to the plate now.
2020.
Garcia. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And here it is. Fouled away. Bases are empty here.
That vapors.
Fouled off.
I don't know. I just been using paper. Bring some guava. It's just me and my son. Bring some guava.
Wind up and 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ground
You know, like.
third. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Nero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He tries to
Oh, Tim Clutch, Tim Clutch.
But it's not there. It's strike 1. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. Big swing and a miss at the fastball. He's behind in the count 0-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Play heads up.
Staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
We know she don't care, nigga. She Dominican. Facts.
Swing and a liner, but foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after
Damn,
pitch,
I didn't get it early
making
enough.
this guy work out on the mound.
Reddick is there, and he'll make the catch to return. Now to the plate, Martin Maldonado. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Jace Fry on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Now the 2-0.
Number 57.
Fry is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change.
Up next to the second
strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
So 1-1 home. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Into the box now, Michael Brantley. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Pack him up.
Standing
right
in, Yordan Alvarez. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. No balls and a strike to count.
Oh, so you should ask for that. Now it's not. Now it's. I know what time it is with regular teams. Say that. We could do that. It don't got to be Diamond Dynasty. And it's not like my team is retarded. My team ain't crazy. I'm a no money spent. Oh wow! Now my team better than yours. Say that. We both got diamonds and golds on our team. It ain't like I'm fully diamond. Oh, see, talking to you, I let this dickhead take a fucking.
And that one is gone.
I'm smoking them though. I'm still up 10 runs though.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And he'll break through with a solid knock here. His first of the
all right, it's time for him to come out. Only 17 pitches.
Bregman to the plate as well.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Kelvin Herrera takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Alex Bregman swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up.
Oh, they hating on me right now with these guys. What? A homie?
And that one is gone. On a 2-strike count, 2 away in the inning. George Springer the next to hit as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another.
Oh, yo, they letting all these hits get through.
And the hitter just fouls that one off. You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Just off the outside, that time laid off for a ball. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Set. Here's the 2-2 towards second, and this is taken. So 4 runs on 4 hits. No. Brad Peacock enters now in a mop-up.
All right, top of the 9th. Let's see what we could do. We let them score 4 runs in the bottom of the 8th.
Here's the first offering. Eloy Jimenez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Pitch on the way. Hot shot to third.
I'll take it.
And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth.
Hey, some guys can handle a postseason like this. Is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a
Boy, got the bounty. Boy, we ain't got the bounty recon. he on his manhunt.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, and it's grounded just foul down the line. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Nobody out. Runner on first. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left.
What do you think with? Go get your best team, bro.
Nah, bro, go eat. You say don't eat, right? You still there.
Don't worry about what I'm doing. Worry about what's in front of you right now, bro. Don't worry about me. That's how I know niggas is thirsty for a win. Nigga went straight to the group treat. Niggas be thirsty for a try to win. Niggas do anything to win hurt.
Niggas do anything when you take folders for what? 2 superstars. How many superstars the Bucks got? Come on now.
I just tell you, you don't know shit. You just talking because you got a mouth. But we about to play the game, bro. Yeah, this I don't know why, man. Like, who else am I supposed to pick?
Facts. Like, who else? The Lakers?
Talk to me. All right.
Brooklyn. The Lakers, Brooklyn. That's about it. After that, the 76ers. Like, there's so many teams. Like,
oh yeah, I know. 76.
Yeah, I picked 76.
I'm not picking them against no fucking Greek freak. That's that.
Yeah. But they try. So you saw Greek freak is over for them.
Yeah, nah.
Niggas think we about to just run crazy, we go crazy with a Greek freak all day.
Yeah, he just a bird here too. Put him at the 4. I like that.
No, he's at the 4 naturally.
Yeah, no. Don't worry about it. This is not their starting 5, by the way. Oh, 1. God damn. Yeah, you playing?
Brent will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Edwin Encarnacion. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run. You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
1-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. Altuve ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some ninth inning magic if they're going to force a game 5.
Everything this guy throws moves. That two-seamer has a mind of its own.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Now the 1-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Garcia is there. 1 away.
Up next.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. It was a walk in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Martin Maldonado goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. 2 out, nobody on. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
So the White Sox have just swept their way to a league championship, and they'll be headed to the World Series.
Matt, the domination we saw from this team in this series should put their opponents on notice. But for them now, it's back to 0-0. A new series awaits, and they've got to come up with 4 more wins to win the whole thing.
And on the losing end of this one, how about the Astros?
It's a shame because they were so good all season long up until this point. But let's be honest, they laid an egg in this series, and that's going to make for a long offseason. I do, however, feel like this team's going to rebound and be back in the mix again next year.
Yo. On the spot. Ace. Ace. Oh, yeah. I forgot my son pulled up. Hey, yo, Naldo.
Let's get it.
Damn, son. I wish I would have bought more Bob Fellas and Joe Carter's because they going up. Hanley Ramirez going up too, but slowly. I need him to rise a little more so I could flip them all back. But I just made it to the World Series. I'm going up against the Cubs.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be tough. Your pitching is sus though.
Oh, I didn't mean to call the start, no. Alright, man, this is it. Woo!
You're not playing that shit on dynamic duo, so that shit's not really that hard for you.
Yeah, because I know how to play the game on All Star. Yeah, All Star my difficulty. I could play it on Hall of Fame though. Like I end up going. Um, I told you that with the Angels. It's just I couldn't do it, man. In some of those games, like the Yankees robbed me, bro, of a game at home, and it just went downhill. I couldn't snatch no games in New York.
Yeah, because I'm playing that shit on dynamic fucking, and I'm fucking pitching on legend and batting in fucking all star. That shit is.
Yeah, but All Star batting is light. If I was batting on All Star, I would have. But that's gonna still tally out to you playing on All Star though.
Nah, it can be because if I'm pitching on legend, they knocking shit out the park.
I don't know because my batting was on Hall of Fame and my pitching was only on All Star. My overall difficulty was Hall of Fame. Top of the fifth, I'm down 1 run. Here they go with that bullshit they trying to do to me already. How am I down a run? Start the game off clean. Giolito up. Hit the chronic. We celebrating. Let's get this World Series, baby.
So let's check in with
Get
our
these
field
18 points
reporter,
for this
Heidi
team
Watson,
Infinity
who
too.
spoke earlier with some players from both sides about what it means for them to be playing in the World Series. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. As you might expect, these guys were beyond excited to get this World Series underway when I talked to them earlier. They absolutely dominated on their way here by sweeping the LCS in 4 games, and that has them feeling ultra confident about their chances in this Fall Classic. However, a number of the players acknowledge that the guys in the other dugout are going to be just as hungry for a world championship, so they know
The Cubs
they are
only
going
won
to
88
test it every
games and they
step
made
of
it to
the
the
way
World
in this
Series.
Who was the wild card team?
I can't remember.
Here's
They
Jason
might have been.
Hayward now. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now.
Dirt.
He's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes
Don't care about
in
none
this
of that.
spot, has to put the ball in play.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Moncada over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's just 2 for 9. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Southsiders rejoice. The Chicago White Sox are back in the World Series. What a fantastic feeling for a franchise that had to endure some recent lean years.
You said it, Matty. To go from 7 straight losing seasons to a World Series appearance, it's just unbelievable.
D-Roll, what a terrific job.
Yo,
these
how
White
is that
Sox
as 2
have done
Chicago
all
teams
season long. This is just
in the World
second
Series?
time
Nah, they
in
wasn't the
last
wild card. Wild card
60
was
years that this franchise
the
has
Nats
made it
and the
this far.
Diamondbacks.
And the last time they won it all and brought the trophy home.
They beat the Mets and then they beat the Dodgers.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez.
Mine be like that too.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Cubs lead this one 1-0.
The next one I might do is probably I'm gonna be with the Reds. Then I'm up. I'm gonna do another one with the White Sox on veteran to get those points.
Upgrade you.
I'm gonna go down from All-Star,
Here comes
veteran,
the
rookie.
first pitch.
Snatch those points up. Good
Quick
pitch.
downward action there, and it's 0-1.
But I want to cop some racing, man. I want to that shit. I just want some mid-range scope. Do you ever do laundry and take laundry out the bag, fold, and just sit on your bed for mad long?
Sometimes. Sometimes I just sit in the bag, fold it. Cause I like to fold it before I bring that shit back home.
No, yeah, no. It's folding like where you just I take the shit out the bag, fold it, and I just oh you
Put it back in the bag.
nah, cause then it's gonna stay there forever.
So what you saying is you don't wash your ass.
What?
If you, how they gonna stay there forever? Those your laundry clothes, you just washed them. Got drawers and socks in there, t-shirts. Probably a pair of jeans. Throw off. Throw off.
Ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
Throw off. Throw off.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. The 1-2. This is high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Yasmani Grandal looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes.
There we
in his
go.
first at
Can I get one?
Pulls this
Can I
into
get
the
one?
air out into right
Damn.
field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
The bat.
Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
There we go. There we go. I knew somebody was gonna tie it up for me, cause we mobbing. Let's get it.
Wondering who was going to strike first with the long ball. What a moment for him right there. Home run to World Series. No one can ever take that away from him.
Ah, I swung low. Woo! If I ain't do that, that might have been another one in left field. Let's go, baby. Send me something I can hit.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Well below the knees,
discipline
laid off on the
was
changeup
alright.
there.
Ah, I swung too early.
Taken in by Kipnis. Throw
They gonna say good. That wasn't good. Good hit, Encarnacion. Alright, we tied up. Fresh game, top of the 6th, y'all.
Now for Chicago, David Bodie.
How many pitches here, Giolito? 53 pitches in. That's not bad, Giolito.
Pitch on the way. He sends it out to left.
Ah, we let him turn on one, Giolito.
To lead off the inning.
Hitting the home run in the World Series is special at any point. Hitting a home run in the World Series that gives your team the lead, that's something to tell the grandkids about.
And a fastball is in there for strike 1. One and one.
What?
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance.
Can't be serious. Go. Hit him.
The relay, and he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double. Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber.
He'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ball one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Get there. Get there.
But this will land untouched. The set and the 2-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Come on, cheerleader, don't be pussy.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Flying toward right center, and that'll get down out there. Long throw to the plate. Second safely as a run.
Ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something.
Come on, Giolito.
Hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Jace Fry, 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here. 3-1 the count now. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fry is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Now at the plate, Luis Robert. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some.
Okay, my boy is rookie of the year. Let's go, rookie of the year.
Ground ball right side.
Damn.
And there's 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Leury Garcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Good pitch.
Swing and a miss got him reaching.
Yeah.
Up with it, Contreras. And he makes the throw to first. Garcia is retired. 2 down now. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
That change up. Slow.
This guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the shot. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. And they'll come back with 1 in the 3rd as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Fouled off. The 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Get there.
Long run for the center fielder.
Let's go,
He's there
Robert.
and records the first out. Here's Javier Baez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
The ball and 2 strikes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And they'll go off.
All right. Let's go. Come on.
Now a change up, but it misses just a little below the zone.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over
Alright,
the
that's
heart of
cool.
the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner. Kelvin Herrera will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Mazzara will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1 as the lead remains 3-1. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 delivery. And
Everything's slow.
Foul to the right side, out of play. The 1-1. It's a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Bounce to the left side. And there's 1 down now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Just able to get a piece
Really,
of that for strike 1.
Didn't line that up. No.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get out. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
So here's Jose Abreu. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this
Oh,
game.
what?
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play. New inning set to get underway. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Schwarber connects and
I had a
sends the ball
feeling.
to deep
Curve,
right field. And that one is gone.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out.
As soon as it left my hand, I knew.
Was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink.
Y'all giving it up like that to these bum-ass Cubs.
On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and no one will track it down. Here's a little chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
What? Come on, Herrera. Only 12 pitches in.
With 2 strikes, not the kind of pitch you're looking for, 0-1 or 0-2.
Sometimes you got to scramble those, Danny. It's a testament to all the work he's been.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Ground first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Edwin Encarnacion now comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
He was smoking them.
Down the corner, and it's a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Nah, he left.
4-1 is our score. Connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His second home run of the game. And the White Sox get a bit closer. It's now a 4-2 game. In now, Nomar Mazara.
Chased. Come on, y'all, down 3. Let's go on base.
Here's a fly ball, well
Drop.
He's around first, heading for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule.
All right, Nomar, we needed that. Come on, Robert.
Approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half
and
goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
No hits to this point.
Nah, it's so funny because Reg just did the same thing. Like, yo, boy, watch he come back like, he came back like, yo, I was on the phone. Yeah, like, yeah, funny. There we go. Can I get one? Is that perfect? It's not. Damn, I needed that, Robert. At least a double right here, Garcia. At least a double. I'm chasing a lot. Get through. Fuck. Damn. Come on, Robert. Damn, man. I needed that to tie this up. We gotta pitch out. When we get to the bottom of the ninth. We gotta turn it up. I need 3 runs. No.
Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall.
Send it.
And he
triple.
Oh, boy.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall.
Throw it.
Into third.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. David Bodie comes on with one gone.
Herrera.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. David Bodie goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together. Rowan Wick takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So here's Yoan Moncada. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. I'll try to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. This is foul for the first strike. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Comes set and the 0-1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
It's 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hap is there. One away.
Good.
The batter, number 7.
So stepping in, Tim Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out
Come on,
victim
Clutch.
last
Get
time.
it going for us.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a curveball misses inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And he lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0. There's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And that misses for ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
So a runner at first now with one away. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch outside.
Shit.
The throw. Bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, he
Come
showed
on,
a lot
Tim.
of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base.
Count even now at 1-1. hit hard towards center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. So that means Jose Abreu will come to the plate here.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 2 out with the man at first. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
The catcher.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but
that was it.
Hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center.
Is that it? Is that it? Is that it?
Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. So first blood has been drawn in this World Series, and guys, what have
4 fireballs, and when I was winning, I was only getting 2. Come on.
That really rides on the
Yasmani.
If they can do it again tomorrow and go up 2-0, they'll become heavy favorites to raise the trophy. But we could also be heading into Game 3 at a new venue, even at 1 apiece. So really, we'll know a lot more after Game 2.
Come on now.
Yo, foot. You.
Yo, who this, Ace? Yo, yo. Oh, here we go down a run again.
Yo, foot.
Yo.
Yo, you like that Kush cake?
Yes, it's cool. It got a weird. I don't know, son. The highs off of these shits is weird to me. I'm gonna keep it real.